welcome Roel Swierenga from Hansa Green Tours. He's a friend and a partner of this conference. For the third time in a row, he has led a Dutch delegation with electric cars to this event. You can see the cars outside. It will soon get a little bit warmer, so you can brave outside. Roel, for the last 2 years, because he calls this the winter edition, he said, well, the last 2 years was not really winter. Well, this year we gave him what he asked for, and I think it was a very interesting test to e-mobility. Roel will give us a panorama of advanced e-mobility solution and a kind of motivation boost to the cool things to come.
Thank you, Christiana. Thank you, your team, your eminencies. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The last 2 years we drove with our Hansa Green Tour delegation 1,000 kilometers in just 1 day with electric cars from the Netherlands to here, the World Sustainable Energy Days in Austria, the largest sustainable energy event in Europe. It was tough, but we managed, and I'm very proud of our participants that drove with us at that time, but also I'm very proud of the delegates joining us this time in these ice-cold conditions. Now it is truly a winter edition. We do this just to make a statement for e-mobility, to showcase sustainable solutions, and we are here to inspire and to demonstrate that e-mobility is not something in the future, but it is here already. And now I stand here today for the third time, again with our Hansa Green Tour delegation, sustainability professionals from the Netherlands, from Belgium, and also with Austrian friends that share the same passion for sustainable energy and electric mobility. Today I would like to look at some interesting developments in the field of e-mobility. I will show a few examples of what's going on in the Netherlands, but also a few outlooks of projects that our delegates are involved in. My name is Roel Swierenga. I'm chairman of the Hansa Green Tour Foundation in the Netherlands. We organize networking tours across Europe and trade delegations to the largest sustainability events worldwide. And we drive with electric and alternative energy vehicles to showcase sustainable alternatives for the use of fossil fuel. You may have seen some of our vehicles outside. If not already, you will have an opportunity to do so in the coffee break. And there we will do a demonstration of bidirectional charging, smart charging. In simple words, we will be using the car battery to power our home or our device and not charging the car by the grid, but the other way around. And if you will be able to give electricity back from your car battery to a device or to somebody else, you will have amazing new possibilities. A fascinating development is the integration of sustainable energy, electric vehicles and smart buildings. And not to mention, of course, the Internet of Things, cryptocurrencies, etc. And this potential will be unlocked with bidirectional smart charging. This offers amazing new opportunities like sharing energy, for example, with your neighbors, with your friends. So I would like to invite you in the coffee break to come outside to come and see this, where we will do something special and we will treat you with a typical Dutch snack. It's called a bitterbal. It's very cold, so I hope you like that. A special word of thank you I would like to address to our Austrian partners that has made our Hansa Green Tour program for the third time possible. And a special thank you to you, Christiana, for becoming our ambassador for the Hansa Green Tour here in Austria. Thank you very much for that. So to help visualize this interaction with sustainable energy, electric cars and smart buildings, I would like you to show a nice video that was made by the Dutch grid operators, and one of them is joining us today here as well. But I think it will make things more clear what is coming to us. So I hope this will work with the touch of a button.
In tomorrow's world, we'll all drive electric cars. And by using solar panels and windmills, we'll generate our own renewable energy. With smart charging, we'll make sure we use 100% of what we generate. This means that all kinds of devices have to start communicating with each other, and there'll be a need to make or receive payments for their services. That may sound complicated, but in practice, people won't even notice the devices are at work. Let's say you work from home today. Your electric car is parked outside and is charged by the overcapacity from the solar panels on the nearby school. In the evening, the energy stored in your car will now power the lights in your house. And together with other nearby cars, you might even be providing the power for a concert in the local park. Throughout the night, windmills located just outside the city will refill the car batteries. So in the morning, you leave for work fully charged on renewable energy. To successfully automate this whole process, both data and value transactions have to be calculated for every exchange between these devices. In the future, these will increase exponentially. The old approach of registering every electricity exchange centrally and then paying through the bank afterwards is not particularly appropriate for these kinds of microtransactions. Luckily, there's a new kid on the block: cryptocurrencies. These are way more suitable thanks to the underlying distributed ledger technology, or more simply, DLT. It is secure, transparent and peer-to-peer, and supports both data and value transactions. The best known DLT application is the Bitcoin, but because of limitations in its technology, it's not really suitable either. But hang on, recently better alternatives have become available. One of them, IOTA, makes use of the Tangle, a new kind of technology, which is ideal for these microtransactions. It is fast and costs close to nothing because the users validate all the transactions themselves. It's an ideal, decentralized approach. To explore this possibility, we've built an IOTA charging station prototype, where you can use IOTA to pay and charge. No need for a card or subscription. When connecting cars, solar panels and windmills to the IOTA network, all these devices will be able to sort out the transactions and their related payments themselves. It's easy, safe and reliable. Exactly what we need to live in tomorrow's smart charging world. Join us in further exploring these exciting opportunities. Let's co-create.
ALAD NL researches and tests the possibilities for smart charging on behalf of the Dutch grid operators.
Interesting, right? And I think this is only the beginning of a whole new era in which electric, digital vehicles will become the new normal. Electric cars are not just another kind of car with this time an electric engine. No, it's about electric, integrated, connected intelligence. It's about clever software, internet connectivity, and the integration of it all thanks to the possibilities of the Internet of Things. In Utrecht, in the Netherlands, the city district is very successful with shared renewable energy in combination with shared electric cars with the residents. You can use the energy from solar panels on the roof from your neighbor. You can share electric cars together. And the cars are powered by the power of the sun. And when the electric cars are not in use, they can deliver the energy in the battery back to the grid of the residents so they can use it to power their homes. Special bidirectional charging points have been developed for this project in Utrecht, and they work successfully since 2015. Where the traditional automotive OEMs seem to have difficulty in understanding what's going on, Tesla is leading the way with an integrated approach to energy, mobility and smart homes. You may be familiar with this picture, but I think it pretty clearly indicates how electric mobility and smart buildings are coming together. We are here to connect with you. With our partners in international business, we do a project in the field of e-mobility, where we work together with Dutch and Austrian companies together to stimulate new projects like long distance transport electric vehicle tourism, for example from the Netherlands to the beautiful Alps here in Austria. And if you have any questions regarding this kind of project, you can contact Julia, who's sitting there. Julia is the project leader of the PIB project, so if you have any questions, please contact her after or in the break. It's not just electric cars, but it's also about electric trucks. You've seen the truck from Tesla, but Heineken is already driving with electric trucks in Amsterdam to provide beer to the local pubs. They do it for a reason, because with an electric truck you are allowed to drive into the city center for 24 hours a day, and with a diesel truck you are no longer allowed to do so. So I think it makes obvious sense to start making electric trucks as soon as possible. But it's also about electric motorcycles, and we have a company with us here, Electric Motorcycles in the Netherlands, importing already the Austrian Hammer. You can see this great picture. It's a lovely bike. It's also to see at the trade shop. Electric mobility will come to us in many ways. And even the weirdest thing might be this: electric flying autonomous taxis. We organized a Hansa Green delegation this January to Dubai in Abu Dhabi, where we've seen this, and it will be launched in 2020 at the Dubai 2020 World Expo. This is not very far away. The first tests have been done successfully, but imagine what this means for how to manage this, the amount of data. If you have a lot of autonomous driving, electric vehicles on the road, as well as flying. So there's something going on in this field. But it's quite difficult to predict the future, and we need a lot of intelligence and new ideas what to do with this. And for that reason, next week in Amsterdam, there will be organized the so-called hackathon. And that's about smart charging for the innovations that we need tomorrow.
In our future energy system, we will live, work, and drive using energy from the sun and the wind by linking sustainable energy to the emergence of electric vehicles. That's why we need to unleash the power of smart charging.
It's very brief, I understand, but if you are in the situation that you could join, then you're all invited. I think it's very interesting to get the latest info regarding this smart charging, and also the young minds, young researchers, what kind of developments, what kind of solutions can be developed in this field. We have to work together and co-create the solutions for tomorrow, integrating sustainable energy, electric vehicles and smart homes. We have to look for new energy solutions and embrace new technology. And a very special development in this is using neutrinos, the smallest possible particle that is available, that could provide for endless energy. For me, the subject is a little bit too complicated, but it's still under research. But one of our delegates, Eddie Medema, he's from Neutrino. If you're interested in this development, you're most welcome to contact Eddie, because I think it's a very promising development. Another interesting upcoming event in this respect is the next one. It's called the Elfwegentocht in the Netherlands, my province, the province of Friesland. And there they will do a unique project, I would say. They want to drive 2 weeks in the entire province without any use of fossil fuels. This has never been done before, so it will be a unique challenge if people are cooperating in this, and to see how many people are actually doing this. But especially on the 14th of July, the people in Friesland will attempt to break the world record, which is at this moment in the Netherlands already, for the largest electric vehicle parade ever. The current record stands at 746, if I'm correct, so the ambition, of course, is to break that record. It's open for everybody, so if you do have time, this is in the middle of the summer, everybody can join, so please come to the Netherlands and make this event big, because I think e-mobility has to grow, and it has to grow fast. I will finish now my presentation with inviting you for our demonstration of bidirectional smart charging outside in the coffee break. I think it's about 10:30 or so. So please come outside. We will treat you with something nice, something warm. We will show you how this works. And later today we also have an opportunity maybe to meet each other, where we have a small reception at the booth of Ibis Power, winner of the Hansa Green to Startup Challenge last year. And they have a very interesting solution for an integrated solar roof and wind turbine product that can be installed on existing buildings, an add-on situation. We look forward to meet you. I hope I can inspire you a little bit, and I hope I can introduce you to our delegates later today. So please come and see us in the break. Thank you very much.
Heel charmant.